The Israel-Hamas war dominating conversations on college campuses and in corporate America. Joining us now is Jay Clayton, former SEC chairman and a CNBC contributor. And Jay has strong connections to UPenn as a graduate and a longtime donor. He's an adjunct professor at the law school in Wharton School of Business. He's also has lectured at Stanford and other colleges and universities across the country. Jay, it's been hard to watch and sort of confusing, and I need it explained to me a lot. What I finally had explained to me was that if you separate Hamas and Palestinians, you can somehow find a reason to view it almost as apartheid, and therefore it's almost a human rights stance that these students in all of their young idealism, they don't connect it necessarily with a terrorist organization. Is it possible to separate the two?
Look, you just took a whole lot of words, and we have a very simple issue here, which is advocates for genocide, advocates for anti-Semitism, advocates for terror, they have no place on college campuses.
Well, then why are they so confused? How is it happening then?
So it's a great question. Why do we have confusion on college campuses about this? Because we haven't stood up to those things over time. This is just the latest manifestation of a weakening of moral character on college campuses.
Around the world, though, also, because it's, you know, every time we hear that I've heard that it's because of white supremacists in this country and Donald Trump in Charlottesville blaming it for the resurgence, but it's in capitals around the world. It can't be that.
Look, I think it is in capitals around the world. You're exactly right. Our college campuses, especially at our elite universities, are places where the search for objective truth, rooted in morality, goes on. I mean, it is one of the greatest advantages we have in this country, that we have these institutions of higher learning where you've had a space where morals are enforced and you search for objective truth. The morality side of it has been weakened. Also, because of that, the search for objective truth has been weakened. I see far too many professors starting with the conclusion and then looking for data to support it. You know, both of
that happens in a lot of.
That happens. Look, you know, we look at the economy. I thought President Bostic just did a fabulous job, incredibly balanced, you know, objective. What is the data telling me? We have a lot of economists, a lot of famous economists. Start with it's either a good economy or a bad economy, and try to work back from there. You know. Universities are the places where we search for objective truth.
Jay, I've also watched the left recently be the biggest proponents against free speech with Twitter and with Elon Musk and oh my God, we should be able to control what people say. There's such a thing. The First Amendment doesn't give you the. And now, suddenly, they're back on the other side. That these students should be able to say whatever.
That makes this issue even worse, because you've had censorship, you know, soft and hard censorship around things.
They like. Now they don't want to censor.
Around things like the environment, around, you know, around all sorts of things on college campuses.
But they don't want it on this.
But they don't. Then this is morality. Okay, this is things that anyone who sees terrorism knows that this is wrong. And there's no but. There's no other side.
No, I know.
And universities need to lead on this.